So then the group finally broke up. Uh, at that point, how was Raz B sort of a pivotal, reason for the group breaking up, or was it other reasons during that time?
Nah, I think that well, first let me say this. First of all, Fizz, Boog, and Raz were already in a group and already established some type of rapport and relationship together. Although we were all kids, they were comfortable, with each other. So, to answer your question, while the breakup was happening, because it was happening on tour, and we got into this big fight um, at the what is that venue at the Universal in the back? What is that called? What is that venue called? You remember that? What's that venue is called? Universal Studios in the back. The amphitheater, yeah, but what is it? Is it Universal Amphitheater? Okay. Well, yeah, we got into this big fight at the amphitheater. um,
When you say fight, was it like a fist fight? Like y'all just had enough at that point?
yeah, I mean, it was like right up into that point. It was like right up into the point to where we was about to be fist fighting, and people had to break us up, and we had to finish the show that night though. But I think that there was always already from the jump kind of a type of separate a separatism going on. So I think that certain people kind of played on that. I wouldn't blame Raz B for the breakup. I wouldn't say that he predominantly had anything to do with that. I would really chalk it up to just like everyone really being confused and not really knowing too much about business and really just trying to, I mean, like the typical thing that happens when you feel like you've been taken advantage of in business. It's like, oh, you know what, I ain't fucking with y'all, you know what I mean? Or you know what, oh, I found this out, well, fuck you, you know what I mean? It was kind of more so that energy that separated us more than it was like, this person did that or this person did that. It was like, yo, shit is not going right. All right, cool, well, peace. You feel me? We out.
I would say friction amongst the group. I think, no, I know that our foundation was not solid. So it was already shaky. But as a kid, you don't understand that. So growing up, you start to see things that you may not want to be a part of or participate in or you don't like. So yeah, I mean, that friction trickles down. And what that does, that it starts friction amongst the group. Okay. And that brings divide and that brings conquer.
Why did the group ultimately break up?
Just differences. We weren't seeing eye to eye,
So B2K breaks up.
Uh-huh.
And you just don't waste any time. Like you start your solo career like a year later.
Well, see, that was a part of the breakup. The part of the breakup was separating me from them too. You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I didn't really view it that way. I didn't see it that way because on tour, they were kind of preparing to do some things on their own, and I wasn't a part of that. So the management, was like, we taking O. And I'm like, what? What's good? What's going on? And then it became kind of like me versus them.
Okay, so you end up going solo.
Yes.
In 2005, I guess?
Nah, it was earlier.
2004, something like that?
Yeah. I want to say, I think O was out earlier than that, but I want to say like 2003.
Yeah, I think in my notes it says O came out in 2005.
Okay.
So that means
it was
that,
a long time ago.
You were recording the album and putting it together. Usually,
I mean,
takes a lot of years, so.
I mean, we're skipping over a lot of little few things that happened because the boys, they went on the radio and I remember it was like a Big Boy interview or something like that. It was an interview and I was at the studio and they had some things to say about me I was like, oh, this is whack, you know what I'm saying? And that kind of prompted me to, you know, turn up the heat a little bit on my solo career.